Good day, you absolute legends. Welcome back to another edition of Update News. Now, today's hot topic is that Mr. Murray has just posted 3 born emojis over on Twitter. Now, why is this a significant step up from what he's just already posted, which was the original born emoji? Well, we'll get onto that in just a small second, but also we're going to go over some of the sales that have now started to happen, and again, what that now entails. But before we do get into all that today, ladies and gentlemen, can I please just actually just double check that you are indeed still subscribed to the channel? If you need to resubscribe, please do resubscribe. Or if you have been watching me for a while and you like what I do, then why not consider hitting that subscribe button? You definitely will not regret it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right on into today's video. So, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Murray over on Twitter has been very busy indeed. Now, as we know, we have the new emoji drop, which is a born emoji, and that has led to rampant speculation online with what it may or may not be. But this video today isn't about speculation. It's about what Mr. Murray has now just posted yet again. So in yesterday's video, ladies and gentlemen, I was talking about what would happen if Mr. Murray didn't only just post one emoji, because it kind of goes up in stages. So just a quick recap, one emoji just means there's an update coming out for the game of No Man's Sky. It's not a normal patch update, but it's an update of some sort which normally includes an expedition. 3 emojis in one string normally represents that it is a slightly more girthier sized update. And that is now what we have seen from Mr. Murray with this post that he did last night. Now, we are still waiting for example, a cowboy emoji, which is even bigger than the 3 emojis. And then after that, we're waiting for the gib emoji. And as we know, the gib emoji is only reserved for the peak and the best of No Man's Sky. For example, Worlds Part 2, Worlds Part 1 had the gib emojis. So I don't think, and I still don't think at this moment in time, we are going to see a gib emoji. But right now, we do have the 3 emojis, and we may even see a cowboy emoji. But it is a significant step up, in my opinion, with the size of the update that seemingly is going to be right around the corner. So right now, we have Xbox on sale for No Man's Sky at 60% discount. Fantastic. Over on Steam, we have again a 60% discount on No Man's Sky. However, we are still waiting for the 3rd domino to fall, which is for the PlayStation at the time of this recording, which could change today, and I highly suspect it will do, if not the very latest tomorrow morning. Is the PlayStation is still showing at full price, and also the Nintendo Switch as well is not on sale and is still showing full price. So we are still waiting for those two, mainly the PlayStation, to go ahead and be reduced in price. And then when that happens, ladies and gentlemen, we will be getting the update. Now, going off this major shift and this particular pattern, I did say in the previous video that depending on when this would happen would determine when this update is going to drop. Now, going off all of the patterns, all the evidence that I'm seeing right here, we very well may get this as early now as Wednesday. And Wednesday is a very common time for No Man's Sky to have updates. Hello Games likes Wednesdays for some strange reason. And this was actually said in a comment as well, where this chap right here has broken down every single update over the last couple of years, and he's actually given us when these updates dropped, and he's even given us that 51% of the time it lands on a Wednesday. Now, we've seen these patterns. I can agree that this is probably now going to be the case, that on Wednesday we will get the update, which is very exciting indeed. Now, obviously, there is no guarantee it will be Wednesday. I'm only seeing the patterns and giving my prediction forecast on this video. However, it is a high probability. At the very latest though, with that window, we are looking at a Friday release, but I do think now it is going to be this week. If it's not this week, then something must have happened. And the only way, in my mind, that if it doesn't happen this week, that it doesn't happen, is because when Hello Games submits the game, obviously, over to Xbox and PlayStation for the verification processes, then something's obviously happened, bounced back, and they need to fix something. But if all being well, we should see it no later than Friday, but we are more likely to see it on Wednesday. And that's essentially what I'm trying to say. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is all of the latest and greatest. You're fully informed. And as always, let me know what you think about this. Comment section down below. You know what to do. And my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.